Hello and welcome. It's Thursday again, and my name is Paula. Thanks for joining me. And I wanted to find out, how your week's been and what are your business goals. So today we're going to be discussing what's your biggest business goal that you're trying to achieve, or it could just be any goal in your life, really, and what stops you from achieving that goal. So for me, I was thinking about this today. Quite often in life, I get all excited about a big goal I want to achieve, and I want to achieve this goal, and I think, I should sit down and plan that, and then I just get busy with the kids, life, business, running around doing all the things we need to do, and I don't actually plan how I'm going to reach my goal. And that seems crazy because I thought of an analogy like this, and I heard this the other day. Say you were to get in your car, you set your GPS or you turn on your GPS, and you got to go to a place that you've never been to before in your city, but you don't actually program in the location of where you want to go. But instead, you just get in your car and you start driving, and you just hope that you will end up at your desired location at the end. It seems crazy. And really, who would do that unless you had an idea of where you were going? And some of us maybe do. And I see this with my husband. He's really good. If we've been somewhere before, he can pretty much remember where to go. But occasionally he will get maybe 80% of the way there. And then he'll go, maybe you should turn on the GPS just for those last few turns because I can't remember exactly which turns you need to take. And imagine if okay, so that's our life goal. So you had a big goal that you wanted to achieve. You wanted to, I don't know, launch your own business. So you got 80% there. You've written your course. You've done all your Facebook ads, ready to go. You hadn't actually released your product on the site, and you're 80% finished, and you're just about ready to release and say, "Yep, let's launch this thing," and then you don't. You don't press anything. You don't launch it. You don't set up your final offer or your final landing page. You don't send out your final launch emails to say, "Hey, I've launched my new course." That would be what it was like if you didn't sit down and plan. You didn't. Maybe you just hoped and prayed that your rough strategy would get you there, and maybe it will. Maybe it will get you 80% of the way there. But that last 20% is probably where all the results are going to come from. But if you don't have that last 20% planned, how are you ever going to get there? So I've got an example slide, which you'll have to excuse me. I am terrible at sharing my screen. I am hopefully going to work it out. Okay, so here is a slide that I wrote, and it's basically, this is an example of what something I've had to do in my own business. So my goal was I wanted to create a YouTube video every week for the year. So ultimately it would be 52 YouTube videos starting in January and ending in December. So every Monday I decided I was going to write an outline for my video. It would take approximately 45 minutes. So I would get up early in the morning and write that out before the kids got up. Or if I had time during the day, I would finish that. Then I said on Tuesday, I'll record that video. It may take me an hour, it may take me less, hopefully. Wednesdays and Thursdays, then I'll spend time editing that video. It might take me an hour. Obviously, over the course of the year, I'll get quicker at doing that. And then at the end of that, I'm going to post that video up on YouTube. So that's the process. It's very simple. There's obviously a lot more to it and more activities that I'll go on to make that video connect with everything. But that's the basic plan. So then I would do a review after 3 months. I'll focus on improving my delivery, how I talk, how I act, my language style and pattern. Maybe look at lighting. How could I improve the video? Then after 6 months, so roughly the 1st of June, I will sit down and I'll have a look at all the video content that I've done and have a look at Have people been viewing it? Have they been liking it? Have they not been liking it? Has it not been getting many views? Because then that will give me an idea of what my audience values in regards to topics. Uh, so then I can do more of those videos that people want rather than just coming up with what I think people want, but that, those audience, that might not be something that is valuable to them. Okay, so, and then at a year's time, I will do a full review of what has worked and what hasn't and what I can improve on. So hopefully that worked. I have no idea. Yeah, so that is my really rough strategy on how I would go from currently, not doing any videos on YouTube to having a plan where at the end of 12 months, I've done roughly 12 52 videos. Obviously some weeks, may get missed, but ideally that is the goal. So it's not about being perfect. It's not about having the best videos. It's just, for me, it's about getting the experience in and learning and growing as I do the videos. And I know a lot of you might be thinking, oh, I don't want to do videos. It's too scary. People will see me and judge me and criticize and say, oh, you talk funny, or I don't like how I look on video and sound on video. We all started there. And the trick is you just got to go for it regardless, because, whatever your hang-ups, they're your hang-ups and not somebody else's. Okay, so another little example that I thought of was in regards to my health, in regards to, what's stopping you from achieving what your goals are. Well, yeah, again, if you don't have that plan. So quite often I will go to the gym, I will have a plan on what weight training I want to do, that I might have previously bought a plan, and I will pick and choose bits of different plans, and I will see how I feel that day as to what I want to do and how many of particular exercise I want to do, or if I'm getting tired, then I go, no, I don't want to do it. But recently I signed up to a 4-week challenge, and yeah, I'm still in that 4 weeks, and I log on, I watch the video. It's a Kim Comfortable program. She's a very well-known fitness weightlifting bodybuilder out there, and I love her programs. And the best thing is it's a dedicated time, so it'll be 4 weeks or 8 weeks, and you just get on and do that program. And the best part about it is you have a set time frame and you have a very specific plan. And I find the rest of the time, if I'm not doing those set dedicated 8 weeks or 4 weeks, then I just wander around going, what am I going to do? And I don't actually achieve any specific results, and I feel really lost. So maybe that's how you're feeling with your goals and plans. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there to have a think about what's your plan, how you could just sit down, spend 10 minutes on each of your goal and come up with some really specific plan strategies on what action steps you can take to get to that goal, and what is that goal going to look like after 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. So yeah, go do it. You can do this. You've got this. Go make it happen.